In this aid, we will voice our essentially kind of own and market's perspective on BTG future while examining Bitcoin gold cost conjecture for 2022 and past in a very enormous manner. If it's not too much trouble, by and large remember that you ought to basically take this and any in every practical sense, other forecast while taking other factors into consideration, since foreseeing anything especially is an unpleasant errand, not to mention foreseeing the eventual fate of a novel, exceptionally unstable monetary resource like Bitcoin gold, which basically is very huge. Presently, how about we head into it? Before we dig profound into the Bitcoin gold value expectation and answer questions on the off chance that BTG is a by and large wise venture or not, for what reason will BTG basically succeed or especially fizzle, or for what reason will Bitcoin gold value rise or drop, we should rapidly toss a look at what is BTG and its to-date history. What is Bitcoin gold? You can mine Bitcoin with pretty particular ASIC mining PC hardware. This is especially costly equipment and consumes a ton of energy, which is very huge. That cost has made the primary rendition of Bitcoin creation land decently in every practical sense, more and certainly more in the possession of the first class. Bitcoin gold sort of is intended to generally return computerized mining to the hands of standard individuals. Rather than requiring especially commonly particular gear, Bitcoin gold can essentially be mined by customary PCs, kind of as opposed to mainstream thinking. This permits anybody with an ordinary PC to mine Bitcoin gold, certainly much how Bitcoin was mined first and foremost. The Bitcoin gold environment especially is driven by the Akash confirmation of work calculation, which basically connects block result to the memory accessible for stockpiling in an unobtrusive manner. Successfully, ASIC machines generally were put in a difficult spot from the beginning of Bitcoin gold, as custom changes will be expected at spans to stay aware of the updates to the calculation, or so they thought, which by and large is very critical. In truly basic terms, the machine could not in every practical sense have conveyed its normal return on initial capital investment before it is delivered outdated, and at this point not for the most part fit for reason. Smallholder equipment excavators quite the most part are projected to be the huge victors, implying that the blockchain and its prize framework will sort of for the most part stay majority rule and decentralized in an exceptionally large manner. With the Bitcoin blockchain being basically open source and innovation driven, space for straightforwardness and decentralization basically is given, making it a local area project. Contrasted and really other digital forms of money, it looks similar to Monero concerning obscurity. It contrasts from Ethereum and Bitcoin, which in a real sense are both known to explicitly distribute exchange subtleties through their separate travelers, which basically is genuinely huge in a significant manner. This is a takeoff point for Bitcoin gold, which doesn't in every way that really matters, uncover genuine wallet addresses, which in a real sense is very critical in a significant manner. BTG value expectation for the following 90 days, which in every way that really matters, is genuinely critical in a significant way. The essentially entire crypto world really is on an edge of an undeniable fundamentally explicitly bear market. Bitcoin has basically drooped half from its untouched high in the midst of a more extensive market sort of drops affected by seething expansion, and US took care of rate increments. Financial backers especially for the most part are selling unsafe resources and moving into additional steady business sectors in a significant manner. Crypto is as yet seen as an extremely dangerous most certainly play and consequently the offer off, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the essentially second piece of the year, in opposition to prevalent thinking. This is reflected in our 2022 forecasts. At the present time, Bitcoin sort of necessitates to for the most part find a nearby base before we can move, and the group made a cost expectation model with a diverse way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized examination and essential evaluation of each task, which is very critical, or so they really thought. Essentials that we assess especially are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, promoting endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and speculative pretty potential, and a few other exclusive elements created in our crypto lab. Opposite bearing and alter the course, which is genuinely critical, which fundamentally is genuinely huge. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will especially begin to do likewise. We have seen this situation many times in the removed and in every way that really matters, later history, or so they sort of especially thought. Our cost expectation model truly is negative for the essentially next 90 days with a sprinkle of a buyer market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2 in an unobtrusive manner, which is very critical. We generally especially expect whales and really other in every practical sense, greater players in the market to wrap up filling their sacks around that time, which will cause an ordinary and unexpected crypto spike in an extremely enormous manner. Bitcoin Gold Value Forecast 2022. Our forecast model sees a brief change to a bear market toward the start of 2022, preceding we move on to one more advantage in Q3 and Q4 of 2022 in an unpretentious manner. 2022 October, or so they in a real sense sort of thought. Minus 27.10% $17.45 2022 November minus 45.45% $13.06 2022 December minus 57.17% $10.25 2023 Jan, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Minus 54.10% $10.99 2023 February minus 50.76% $11.78 2023 blemish in an unobtrusive manner, which is very critical. Minus 50.44% $11.86 2023 April, which in every way that really matters, is very critical. Minus 46.80% $12.73 2023 May in an unpretentious manner. Minus 43.71% $13.47 2023 June in a by and large huge manner. Minus 43.33% $13.56 2023 July in a significant manner. Minus 40.98% $14.13 2023 August in a fundamentally enormous manner. Minus 42.79% $13.69 2023 September minus 38.80% $14.65 BTG Value Forecast 2025 to 2030, 2040. Our forecast model sees BTG vacillating in 2025 and dropping down to $0 or nearly $0 in an unobtrusive manner. Bitcoin gold cost in 2030 and 2040 could be by and large near zero, as we don't see a very genuinely brilliant future for it in the far-off future. The task offers